Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. You know that, guys, I love you and I love you permanently. So today I want to share with you how my brother landed an apprenticeship with Toyota without applying online. Now, I know that most people apply online. Why? Because it's easy, it's convenient. You don't have to go, and approach companies like, face to face. Because why? It's easy and it's also convenient, right? But I want to share with you guys the story of how my brother actually landed an internship with Toyota by actually going to the dealership. So what had happened was he was actually accompanying someone to the dealership to actually, buy a car and all of that good stuff. And he thought to himself, why not carry my CV? Because at that time he was doing his N4 in mechanical engineering, and he was also at a TVET college, and he brought his CV along and he left it there, and he told them to say, you know what, if anything comes up, please just let me know, because he was thinking more or less of a job and all of those things. But at a later stage, a few months, they called him to say, you know what, we have an opening, an apprenticeship for a period of 4 years with our company, and at the end of that 4 years you will be a qualified technician. So guys, that is how he actually landed that job. He didn't apply online, with all these online platforms and all of that, because he's one person who's not like your computer savvy. He's not like a digital minded person. He's more like, if I go there and give them my CV, whatever happens, happens. And by the grace of the Lord, he actually got that in apprenticeship. And with the apprenticeship, he told me that he started, I think it was a 6.5 stipend, and every 3 months, he was actually studying. Remember that when you're doing an apprenticeship, you're actually studying. So for every level, he would write a test. And if he passes that test, they would add more money to what he was actually getting every month. Like he was being paid good money, I'm telling you, as an apprenticeship. So some people, maybe it's an advantage for them to apply online, but for some people it's much more convenient for them to actually go to the company and actually voice it out and tell them that, you know what, please take my CV. If anything comes up, I have this and this and this and this and all of that. And for him, by the grace of the Lord, he was called for an apprenticeship. So when it comes to applying, guys, it's a matter of deciding what is convenient with you, like what works for you. So what works for him is actually to go to other dealerships and actually hand in his CV, whereas another person would prefer online because maybe it works for them like that. And I find that, with the type of study that he did, like your mechanical engineering, it's much more easier when you go to the dealership, because they see you face to face. They can ask you, like, what are you capable of doing there and there. I remember a time when the person I worked with previously had told me a story of how her husband's friend had actually gone for a job interview, and when he got there, he also did engineering, and when he got there, he was expecting like the formal, do you understand, like the formal test where you just actually sit down and they tell me about yourself. But when he got there, they told him to come to the dealership, and there was actually a truck that had broken down, and they told him to say, you know what, if you fix this truck for us, you're hired. And he tried his best and he fixed it. So they told him that if you want this job, fix this truck for us, and if you fix it, you got the job. So guys, it's not always a matter of sitting down behind your laptop and actually applying, but if you are able to draft a CV, print it out, have a bath, and apply and go to those companies like physically, I would recommend that. I would really, really recommend that. If you just say, okay, I'll sit down and apply online, if you have the money, or can go to those companies, apply online, I would really, really encourage you guys to do that. I would really advise that you guys, if you are willing, go to the company, go to the institutions, go to that dealership and actually hand in your CV. You never know, you might just go there and you find a supervisor just willing to take you on the spot. So yeah, guys, I was just encouraging you to let you know that it's not always the online route that you can use to apply, but you can wake up in the morning and actually go to different institutions and actually hand in your CVs. I know that some companies would actually maybe reject your CV, but you never know. From out of 10 companies, maybe 5 are willing to actually take your CV. So yeah, guys, please do like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You know that, guys, I love you and I love you permanently, and I will be seeing you guys again on my next video. I'll be sure to share with you guys again how my brother got a job with another dealership and he didn't apply online. Stay tuned.